Hello everybody, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com. I'm actually working on a sketch layout that I thought I was recording, but I must not have pushed the button. So I'm going to go through this really quick with you guys, so that way if you want to follow along. I was going to enter this into the Wendy's Creative Corner Sketch Challenge, but I missed the deadline, which was, I believe, yesterday. So the sketch that I'm using is by Jana Eubank. It's a May 3rd, 2011 sketch. Let me get you a closer peek here. But I'm doing it with a Disney theme or whatever. So I have my yellow ring, which is probably, I don't know, 10 inches. And then I have the inner piece, which would be 10 inches. That is, I put down this red and white stripe piece first, then I put the yellow ring around it using the zip dry paper glue, which is my new favorite. You can get it at Joann's or Michael's. Okay, then I have this piece of cardstock with the red and yellow and black. This one is 3.5 by 8.5, and I just kind of have that laid on there. Then I have my next piece, which is the red and black, which this is cut at 4 by 7. Then I have this piece, which is, I think it's only 1 inch by 10 inches. And then I have this piece, which I'm not even sure of the measurements. I just kind of used what I had. It's 1/2 inch by 10 1/4 inches. Okay, so then we're going to keep going on this. I really apologize. I'm like, why is it saying that my battery's, it's going to shut off to save my battery? And I'm like, oh no. So this piece is going to be 5 inches by 9.5 inches. And it looks like it goes right up on that, but I'm going to put it right here. Right like that, because I don't want to cover up the oh gosh and oh shucks, because that's what Mickey says all the time. Okay, so we have that, and then it shows 2 pictures and a journaling spot, but you know me, I don't really journal much at all. So I actually made that into another photo mat. So I have 3 photo mats, which are sized at, 2 of them are 3 1/4 by, well, the black is 3.5 by 4.5, and then 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and then the pattern paper is 3 by 4 and 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So the 2 photos mats over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some ATG tape on them. And the papers that I'm using is from a couple of stacks that you can get at Michael's or Joann's. Some Disney stacks. There's like a couple of sheets that come inside a cellophane wrapper, and then there's the actual paper pack. Okay. That's what I'm using. And I use the Disney Mickey and Friends and Mickey font cartridges. Okay, so that's that. It wants your title to go right here, but I want my title to go up here. So that's what I'm doing. So here's my Mickey, and I cut it at my Mickey title, which is cut at 2 inches. Same with your Scotch Quick Dry glue. You got to make sure that you put your cover on your glue right away, otherwise it'll get all gummed up. Then you'll have to stick a paper clip in it, like I just did. Okay. finish the title. Mickey Mouse. And then I have my Mickey Mouse, just Mickey Mouse #1, and he is cut at 4 inches, and I also did a blue shadow behind him. And he's going to go right down here. Okay, and then we have some little, on here it shows like some little buttons, maybe, or little bubbles or whatever you wanted them to be. So I have 2 Mickey heads. Big one and a little one. Actually, I need another. I'm just going to use 2 big ones over here because there's plenty of room. And these you can also get at Michael's or Joann's in the same area as you got your paper. They have like all the embellishments right above it. And that's where I got it. So that's going to stick off. I don't like that. So I'm going to move this one. Right like that. So this is my very first sketch scrapbook layout, and I think it turned out pretty good. So I thank you very much for watching, and I'm sorry that I messed it up in the beginning, but have a great day.